In the heart of London stands Hampton Court Palace, a place where kings ruled and spirits linger. Prepare to enter a world where shadows whisper and footsteps echo from beyond the grave. Before we explore the dark secrets and ghostly tales of Hampton Court Palace, take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. Join us as we uncover haunted histories from across the world and turn on notifications to ensure you don't miss a single spine-chilling story. Hampton Court Palace, located on the River Thames, was once home to English royalty, including the infamous King Henry VIII. Built in the 16th century, this palace has witnessed grand celebrations, fierce rivalries, and dark secrets. Today, it stands as one of the most haunted places in England, with spirits that roam its ancient halls. One of the most tragic figures tied to Hampton Court Palace is Catherine Howard, the fifth wife of Henry VIII. Young, beautiful, and accused of infidelity, Catherine was dragged from her chambers here after being sentenced to death. Legend says that on the night of her arrest, Catherine escaped from her guards, running down the hallway, screaming for mercy. Today, visitors report hearing her desperate pleas echoing through the haunted gallery, as though she's trapped in time, forever reliving her final moments. Some visitors even claim to have seen her ghostly figure, rushing down the hallway, her face twisted in terror. They describe her as a flickering shadow, her presence icy cold, disappearing just as quickly as she appears. Another famous spirit said to haunt Hampton Court Palace is that of Lady Sybil Penn, known as the Grey Lady. A devoted servant to royalty, Lady Penn nursed young Prince Edward, Henry VIII's only son. After her death in 1562, Lady Penn was buried nearby, but strange things began to happen after her tomb was disturbed centuries later. Visitors and staff alike have reported seeing a grey-clad woman wandering the palace halls. Some even claim to have heard the faint sound of spinning wheels and whispering near the room where she once cared for the young prince. Known for her loyalty, the Grey Lady's spirit is said to linger, watching over the palace, ensuring it remains in order even in death. But her presence has been known to startle those who pass her by, with her ghostly figure flickering before vanishing into the shadows. King Henry VIII himself is also rumoured to haunt Hampton Court Palace. A figure known for his ruthless reign, Henry is believed to appear in the very halls he once ruled. Visitors describe an imposing, shadowy figure with a broad build and heavy footsteps, accompanied by an intense, chilling presence. Some have reported seeing him near the Chapel Royal, where he once attended Mass, his spirit restless even in death. Those who encounter him feel an overwhelming sense of dread, as though they're in the presence of a figure who still wields power over the palace he left behind. There's also the tale of a mysterious cloaked figure, seen only in the dead of night. Visitors who have stayed late describe a figure in a long cloak, gliding silently across the courtyard, vanishing as quickly as it appears. Some believe this figure may be a former guard or court official, still patrolling the grounds centuries after his death. Witnesses report feeling a cold, piercing gaze, though the figure's face is always hidden beneath the cloak's shadow. Another unsettling phenomenon reported by visitors is an unexplained scent, the strong aroma of roses appearing out of nowhere. This floral scent, often associated with royalty, has been noted especially near the Queen's apartments. Along with this scent come sudden drops in temperature, chilling visitors to the bone. Many believe these strange scents and temperature shifts signal the presence of spirits, lingering traces of former residents who refuse to leave. The Chapel Royal, one of the palace's oldest and most beautiful rooms, is also home to eerie occurrences. Visitors have reported hearing faint strains of music, a haunting melody that seems to float from the walls. Some describe it as the sound of an organ, playing softly, while others hear whispered voices, singing prayers in Latin. Yet whenever someone searches for the source, the music fades away as if it was never there. Throughout the palace, guests and staff have reported strange flickering shadows. Lights seem to turn on and off by themselves, and shadows move across walls with no one nearby to cast them. Some believe these shadows belong to spirits, forever wandering the halls, reliving moments of their past lives. Hampton Court security guards too report these sightings, their encounters recorded on security cameras as inexplicable flashes and movements. With its centuries-old history and tales of love, betrayal and tragedy, Hampton Court Palace remains one of the most haunted places in England. Visitors leave with memories of eerie encounters, convinced they've witnessed something beyond explanation. Perhaps the spirits of Hampton Court are bound by a past they can't escape. Lingering traces of lives cut short, dreams unfulfilled, and souls left in turmoil. One thing's certain, the ghosts of Hampton Court Palace remind us that history never truly dies. Thank you for joining us in uncovering the haunted history of Hampton Court Palace. If you enjoyed this journey through the shadows, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay with us on our explorations of the paranormal. And remember to turn on notifications so you'll be the first to know when our next story releases. Until then, stay curious and stay brave.